Professor Adam Grant is known for his books Give Take and also, amongst other things, for his work with Sheryl Sandberg on resilience through Option B, the book and website. He's recently graced our shores to promote his new book. Here it is, Think Again, and it's caused quite the buzz. I know you thought Tay-Tay was big. So what's it all about? Think Again comes down to pausing and having a bit of humility in anything you do in life. One of my key takeaways is not being too staunch and entrenched in your thinking, not being too much of a preacher, prosecutor, politician, or worse still, a cult leader. Ouch, those are Adam Grant's words. I think it's really easy to fall into this trap, especially if you're in roles where you're expected to be the expert, the all-seeing, all-knowing one, perhaps the boss. I really like how Grant provides rich examples of where people have had to think again in order to avoid major catastrophes in the workplace. Eleanor Choa is one such person. She's the retired director of the Johnson Space Center for NASA. In 2006, she dared to vote against a launch of a space shuttle due to potential malfunctions. And her decision was correct because upon analysis, serious faults in connections between sensors and computers related to a cryogenic environment were discovered. But culturally, the pressure to launch each time led to Houston often not admitting it had a problem ever until Challenger, Apollo, and other calamities. One of my favorite examples from the book is in chapter 8, where Grant shows that you can go to Columbia University and seek out what's called the Difficult Conversations Lab. I know what you're thinking. Why do I need this? I have my own Difficult Conversations Lab at work, and I also have one at home. Well, the lab is an interesting place where you're paired up with a stranger who strongly disagrees with you on a controversial topic. You have around 20 minutes to discuss and to potentially sign a joint statement on your shared views. Challenging, perhaps. What's interesting is the lab research found that when participants look at issues not just as two sides of a coin, but through many lenses of a prism, there's greater capacity for seeing common points. So being able to say that there are shades of grey is useful, and it gives us more credibility. It's just that in our instant gratification, social media world, we err on the side of simple, reductionist, and sometimes old belief thinking. I'll leave you with one last thought around changing and thinking again. Adam Grant's tongue-in-cheek but sobering definition of tradition is this. Tradition is just peer pressure from dead people. Causes you to think again, doesn't it? Happy reading, and see you next time.